Just doing a quick and dirty fence inspection. Got some fence posts today, so or fence pickets, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at and see how many we actually need to replace. Picked up about 9 of them, so hopefully that'll be enough to get the bad ones done. But anyways, lock this fence down. Ooh, that one's pretty bad. I should have brought like a marker. That one will hold. I mean, I hate spending money on this kind of stuff because this fence is in not the greatest shape, but that one looks like it probably needs to be fixed. Oof, that one's in bad shape. Crazy. That might be a contender. Man, that looks like termites, man. I've never seen wood do that. Crazy. Yeah, that's another one. I think there was a few, but the one that was all busted up. Ooh. She's pretty sloppy too. Yeah, that one's chunking out. That one's chunking out. That one's just gone. Exit stage left. That one's getting there. I think we'll just do the bad. These are pretty sloppy too, but they're holding for now. Yeah, fence stuff, guys. Fence stuff. So this, I think I'm gonna grab myself a chalk and at least hit this outside fence. Maybe pick up some more. I've got some in the inside that I got to repair too. But yeah, we'll make it happen. Thank you. Well, welcome back to the second day. Had so much fun yesterday doing this fence work. I decided to come back and do it again. Just looking at what we got for the backyard here. Pretty rough shape right there. Usually this side of the fence isn't too bad. Last year the neighbor went in and had some panels replaced. This year it's my turn. I'm going to take care of that. Yeah, it's been kind of a never-ending battle. Yeah, looking back, it's been a never-ending battle. I mean, you see I've had a couple replaced here. These are a little bit higher because my wife was hanging stuff for the garden last year. I'll probably take them down maybe and trim them down a bit. One's definitely needs to be replaced. Same with that other one. Hopefully I'll have enough boards to get through. Nothing else. I mean, I always run back to the store or Lowe's or Home Depot and pick up some more. As you can say, this fence has probably seen better days. Just like I said, trying to make it last. This one here, we're gonna nail that. Not too bad a shape. Ugly, but we're still looking at what we want to do for a design on. I want something that I can replace panels in. Yeah, these are definitely bad. But yesterday I went ahead and ended up replacing some. Just a thing to note for you. The boards that you pick up at Lowe's and also Home Depot, because I stopped and picked up boards from both. But you're going to have to cut them down. They say 3.5 inches, but all the boards measured between 3 and 5/8 and all the way up to almost 3 7/8, so you've got some work to cut them down to fit. I took the boards out and 2 boards out and was going to replace, and I tried to put 2 new ones in and they wouldn't fit. It's like, what the heck? And I remeasured and I was like, yeah, like I said, one was almost 3 3/4 inches in width, and then the other one was a little over 3.5. But yeah, we took care of that hole that was in the fence. I needed to do that as soon as possible because those dogs could have got out. And it didn't do too bad of a job. Like I said, it's a fence that needs a lot of TLC and probably needs to eventually just get replaced. But went through last night and just kind of identified some boards, anything with the X on, I'd like to replace if I've got enough. But yeah, here and there, slowly but surely. And this front fence has just been horrible. You see, it's usually the bottoms that kind of rot out on these things. I don't know if it's termites or what the deal is, but I mean, I guess sacrificially, I'd rather have the fence be eaten up by termites than the house itself. But yeah, corner lots are nice until you have to replace a fence. Let's try to see if we can get a quote and find something that we actually enjoy or want in the backyard, and then it's getting with the neighbors to see what they want to do as far as either throwing in on the property line values or more or less just going and finding out, okay, who actually owns the fence and go from there. But It'll be interesting.
Back again. That's a right pit. Yeah, I love this. Do a quick change out here and we'll get this escaper board taken off. We can take off the bad fence and replace it. Yeah, people ask me, well, doing research on YouTube this weekend. They say you make more money on an educational video, but a lot of the stuff I do, I mean, what's education about replacing a fence? Make sure you got yourself a screwdriver and some bits, some hammers and nails, E-strut and re-strut. Hoping the hammers got dog head through as long as it's not good. That's a quick repair I made a couple weeks. Broke through. Yeah, I'm having dogs in the yard. You always want to make sure you pick up your nails and your screws. I'm always pretty mindful of what is lost and what isn't. I guess before I totally remove this board here, I have my replacement board, so I'll be back. Back again. My custom boards here. These are the ones I was talking about earlier. I got a bunch of them. They were trained to be anywhere between 3 and like 5/8 and 3 1/4. As you can see, having it trimmed down almost fit perfect. So, yeah, I trimmed these down about 3.5 inches. Okay, let's go ahead and get this old board off. Ooh, that gives you any idea of the shape of these boards. Hopefully, we won't have to work with two books like me. Put this one down below in case we keep that sneaky peep dog come through. Yeah, just make sure you keep mindful, keep track of your nails. Your dog get into them. Like going to a vet, spending extra money. I'm gonna use our runner board here as a guide. Somewhat even. I'll just tap in the first board. This sucker to go. I know there's probably easier ways to do one. Now it's more professional, but do what you can with the tools that you have on hand. Like I said, I'm not looking to spend a whole lot of money. Just trying to do simple repairs around the house to keep things lasting a little bit longer until money starts rolling. Basically, send that puppy home and then kind of even her out, top and bottom. And the quality of some of these boards, I mean, this one here's got a bend to it though. Drives you nuts, but I mean, what can you expect for $1.78? And I guess you could probably get by with doing one screw in each board attached. I've got Cujo next door, and that bad boy likes to headbutt these boards, so give it at least a fight chance before he busts through and gets into my backyard. And the screws I'm using are 2-inch, so you don't want it to go through on the other side of your 2x4 that's behind this fence panel. Not trying to hurt dogs or animals. Just trying to get it secured, so not too bad. Quick, easy, and just clean up your boards as you go. Keep the dogs from stepping on. Already kind of rinses his feet on these, on the next section of boards. Oh boy, some more specialty screws. Got a butt ton of screws in these things. Going in first, I said I'll probably do one board at a time just because there are dogs out next door, and it's easier to block ahead with this one board versus having two when you can fit his whole body through. And ask me how I know that, because 3 weeks ago he had his whole body. He will get a little heel set that he has going across the whole entire back, and then I can stop having to worry about repairing shit on the weekly basis. Like I said, it gets old after a while. I know that board ain't gonna hold the way it is. And you know, like this bad boy, where that dog got a little bit. No. Not too happy with it. Like I said, we're putting a band-aid. I just want to even it out. Keep it going straight. Not looking like shit. It'll work until it doesn't. It's a bit easier than what I thought it was. I thought I was going to have to battle the dog. I've done that before. That's no fun. I never actually hit anyone, but he gets pretty aggressive. Camera battery woes. I don't know where it died and when it stopped working, so we're going to try to rinse and repeat again on this board here. Just so I got the content. If we got it in the last one, then good. I'll just erase it. But I had to even this bad boy up so it doesn't stick out like a sore thumb. That's supposed to be so horrible. I don't think it looks sand it, but I had to try to even out the bottom over here. That's as close as that's getting. Yeah, that should do it for this back fence here. Not seeing too many other ugly ones, but I'll get back with you when I hit another section. Keep on rolling. Thank you.
Ran out of boards, but I'll give you a quick overview of what we got going on. But tried to get the worst of the worst. Still got a couple. I think I've got like 22 more boards I need to replace. But yeah, out of screws and out of boards. So looks a lot better. No holes. So I'm somewhat happy. It is what it is. It's an old fence, but hopefully it'll hold for a couple more months. That's all we can ask. Okay, see, there's a couple X's and O's here. So work in progress. Probably be another post maybe. You guys like it. If not, I'll just repair it and go on my merry way. But surprisingly, the 2x4s that were in there actually were still pretty solid. So this fence may give us another year. I think next spring we're probably going to see about getting somebody in to replace the entire thing. But hopefully this will keep the dogs in till then. Shape of the boards that were on there are pretty bad. I mean, you can see not much pressure in it. It dices it in half. Some of these disintegrated when I took them apart, but yeah, it was just junk, garbage. Off to the trash can. I'll give you a short recap once I get all this cleaned up. Alright, just a quick recap. I think it equated out to about $46 and just replacement boards and the screws. I got a pound of 8x2" screws. But as far as my time, I would roughly say probably a good 10 hours. But like you said, you can't put a value on trying to find a dog if it gets through the fence or it get hurt. So, I mean, it's just peace of mind is what you're paying for there. Was it fun? No. Was it educational? Maybe you got a good laugh out of it. Who knows? I mean, there's a lot to go in with doing repairs on fences. My view on it, I think people too quickly tear down a fence and then put up a new one way too quick. They could do some minor repairs and get the fence to last a couple years. Like I said, my fence here is original to the house back, I think dated back to 2006, so it's well exceeded its lifespan. But I mean, realistically, it didn't start going bad till the last 5 years. So I mean, with the repairs I've done in the last 6 years, I think we've increased the lifespan enough to get it to pay for itself when we do the new one. And hopefully with the new one, we'll find something that's a little last longer. I'd like to do metal fence posts and have them all cemented in, and then some kind of system where I can go in and just replace boards and not have to mess around with screwing stuff down. I mean, I want something quick and easy and painless, but that's what we're looking at. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, your fence depends on what you value on the inside. Like I said, we've got 2 dogs that we want to make sure are safe and don't get out. So, I mean, peace of mind. But anyways, I thank you guys for bearing with me and watching on this one. Hopefully the next video will be a little more interesting, a little more fun, entertaining. And hey, you may have found some entertainment watching me bust out these boards and put up some new ones. But anyways, I thank you for watching.